back here with Bob Lukes, and he's here to talk about Celtic Fest.
Yeah. So, please tell us, when did Celtic Fest start?
So it is today. We get going at 5:30 tonight with the Celtic Dragon Pipe Band, who's the local, Scottish bagpipers, and they are just fantastic. And then we've got stuff going on through tonight and all day tomorrow in Caras Park.
Is there any one performance or one event that you guys are hosting that stands out to you?
I hate to pick favorites, but I'll tell you this year we're bringing the Tossers in from Chicago. They're playing tonight at 8 o'clock on the main stage. So we've got two stages down there at Caras Park because the main one that they have is just not big enough for all the stuff these larger performers need in there. So we set up, as you can see on our website here, we set up another stage on the east side of Higgins. The Tossers are coming in. They're really very popular in the Celtic rock world right now out of Chicago. Just fantastic, kind of this Irish drinking music. It's really fun stuff. 8 o'clock tonight. The Screaming Orphans are on at 6. So they've been here before. 4 sisters from Ireland that play Celtic rock. They're just a ton of fun too.
Yeah, they're great.
So,
Sweet.
And they're funny. Like the banter between there.
They are.
It's just hilarious to watch.
Yeah, they're really funny gals. And then so tomorrow we get going at noon in Caras Park. We've got kind of a kid zone out there all day, which is a ton of fun for families. We've got a freckle contest, a red hair contest. We've got lessons, Irish dance lessons for the kids, all free admission, and then of course performances all day long. Celtic vendors out there all day long, and it's just a ton of fun.
I think one of my questions I want to ask is that Celtic Fest is here, and like just a couple months ago there was St. Patrick's Day. So what's the big difference between Celtic Fest and St. Patty's Day?
Well, I guess St. Patty's Day, I guess, is an annual celebration that's done around the world of particularly, I guess, Irish culture. And so we're not just an Irish festival, we're a Celtic festival, so kind of embracing Scotland and other elements of Celtic tradition. And I guess this is particularly a Missoula thing, right? So what we ended up picking is just hopefully a beautiful day every summer to do this event. We're in our 6th year right now, and just a fun event for the community.
Yeah.
And of course, you're a man of many hats, and one of those hats is also you're one of the founders of the Missoula Brewing Company, which I thought was really cool. And I kind of like in the back of my head, I was really wanted to get someone from there just to ask, is I was like, I guess my question is like Missoula Brewing Company. It's like, I wonder why no one ever really thought of using Missoula Brewing Company. Like it's all these names and all this stuff. It's like, why don't we just go with Missoula Brewing Company?
Well, I think one of the reasons that other folks may have steered clear from it is it was this historical place that made Highlander beer.
Yeah.
So the tradition goes back to what was called the Garden City Brewing Company. That was started in the late 1890s, and by 1910 they started making Highlander beer. And so then in 1918 it shut down by prohibition. It comes back in 1933, and when they come back for the first time, it's called Missoula Brewing Company, and still making Highlander. So it used to be, not far from here by Waterworks Hill near Rattlesnake Creek. And it was a big deal back in the day. And when the interstate came through in 1964, they took out the old building by eminent domain. And so that was the last time Highlander was brewed in Missoula, was 1964. And so, I just wanted to revive that great old history here. So we started by contracting with Great Northern up in Whitefish. They made the beer for us starting in 2008. But the vision all along was to build a brewery back in Missoula, have Missoula Brewing Company be back in Missoula. And so we just had our grand opening yesterday. We're just off of North Reserve Street, right behind Carl Tyler Chevrolet. There's a big tap room out there. We're right on Grant Creek. We serve pizza and salads too, and so we're hoping to see everybody out there.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for joining us. Of course, this is Bob Lukes. He's here talking about Celtic Fest. It starts at 5?
Starts at 5:30 today. It's all at CelticFestivalMissoula.com, the whole schedule. And we didn't talk about all the performers tomorrow too, but there's a ton of great stuff going on Saturday all day long and into the evening. The Young Dubliners are going to be back Saturday night.
Awesome.
So a ton of fun.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you. Do you have anything else you want to say?
You know, I would pitch the road bowling.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
So we do Irish road bowling. So it starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's actually down near Florence. It's this ancient Irish game where you roll like this 28 gram, or is it ounce? 28 ounce cannonball down a country road. It's measured off for about 1.5 miles. The fewest strokes to cross that distance win. There's tee times on the website. It's really fun. You can sign up for a tee time. I think some are still available. So we have teams. They wear uniforms. Some of them do. And anyway, lots of fun. And so Celtic Festival today and tomorrow, Caras Park. Free admission for everybody. We've got some great corporate sponsors, Maurer Construction, Community Medical Center, Missoula Brewing Company, and thanks to all of them making it a free event for everybody.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you guys for having me on.